Hello everyone. In this discussion, we will cover Chapter 9, Lesson 1, Cellular Respiration, an overview. And in Chapter 9, Lesson 2, we will see the detail of the states of cellular respiration. Now, let's see the learning objectives. Explain where organisms get the energy they need for life processes. Define cellular respiration and compare photosynthesis and cellular respiration. Students, you can find this lesson on your textbook pages 250 to 253. Now let's see the first part of the lesson, chemical energy and food. Where do organisms get energy? Organisms get the energy they need from food. And food provides living things with the chemical building blocks they need to grow and reproduce. Food molecules contain chemical energy that is released when its chemical bonds are broken. Now let us see how energy is expressed in units. Energy stored in food is expressed in units of calories. A calorie is the amount of energy needed to raise the temperature of 1 gram of water by 1 degree Celsius. 1000 calories are equivalent to 1 kilocalorie. Cells use all sorts of molecules for food, including fats, proteins, and carbohydrates. The energy stored in each of these molecules varies because their chemical structures and therefore their energy storing bonds differ. Cells break down food molecules gradually and use the energy stored in the chemical bonds to produce compounds such as ATP that power the activities of the cell. Now let us see the overview of cellular respiration. Students, as I told you, in this lesson we are going to look at only the highlight or the overview of the lesson, and in chapter 9.2 we will have the detail of each stage of cellular respiration. So we will see only the highlight of the lesson. So let's start with the definition. What is cellular respiration? Cellular respiration is the process that releases energy from food in the presence of oxygen. So if oxygen is available, organisms can obtain energy from food by a process called cellular respiration. Here is a summary of cellular respiration. So oxygen combines with glucose to produce carbon dioxide, water, and releases some amount of energy. This is the summary of cellular respiration. So the cell has to release the chemical energy in food molecules like glucose gradually, otherwise most of the energy would be lost in the form of heat and light. Let's see the states of cellular respiration. So the three main states of cellular respiration are glycolysis, the Krebs cycle, and the electron transport chain. So students, cellular respiration captures the energy from food in three main states: glycolysis, the Krebs cycle, and the electron transport chain. Although cells can use just about any food molecules for energy, we will concentrate on just one as an example: the simple sugar glucose. Well, now let's see the first stage of cellular respiration. It's the glycolysis. Glycolysis produces only a small amount of energy. Most of the energy of glucose, that means about 90%, remains locked in the chemical bonds of pyruvic acid at the end of glycolysis. So, as you can see from the diagram, during the Krebs cycle, a little more energy is generated from pyruvic acid. The third stage is the electron transport chain. So the electron transport chain produces the bulk of energy in cellular respiration by using oxygen. That's a powerful electron acceptor. Now let's see the relationship between oxygen and energy. Generally, pathways of cellular respiration that require oxygen are called aerobic. So the Krebs cycle and electron transport chain are both aerobic processes. Both processes take place inside the mitochondria. Glycolysis is an aerobic process. It does not directly require oxygen, nor does it rely on an oxygen-requiring processes to run. However, it's still considered part of cellular respiration. Glycolysis takes place in the cytoplasm of a cell. Well, now let us see the relationship between photosynthesis and cellular respiration. What is the relationship between photosynthesis and cellular respiration? Photosynthesis removes carbon dioxide from the atmosphere, and cellular respiration puts it back. Photosynthesis releases oxygen into the atmosphere, and cellular respiration uses that oxygen to release energy from food. So we can say that photosynthesis and cellular respiration are opposite processes. The energy flows in opposite direction. Photosynthesis deposits energy and cellular respiration withdraws energy. The reactants of cellular respiration are the products of photosynthesis and vice versa. The release of energy by cellular respiration takes place in plants, animals, fungi, protists, and most bacteria. Energy captured by photosynthesis occurs only in plants, algae, and some bacteria. Students, for more information, you can watch the following videos by opening the links that are given below. Okay, when you are done, we can go to the assessment part. Well, now let us solve the assessment questions. We will start from 1A. It says, why do all organisms need food? The answer is, food provides organisms with the energy they need to carry out life processes such as growth and reproduction. 1B. Why do macromolecules differ in the amount of energy they contain? Here is the sample answer. The amount of energy stored in macromolecules varies because their chemical structures and therefore the energy contained in their chemical bonds differ. Now let's go to 2B. How does the process of cellular respiration maintain homeostasis at the cellular level? Here is the answer. The process of cellular respiration provides the energy a cell needs to carry out basic cell processes, which in turn controls the cell's internal conditions. Well, now let's see 3A. In what ways are cellular respiration and photosynthesis considered opposite processes? Photosynthesis deposits energy, uses carbon dioxide and water, and produces oxygen and glucose. By contrast, cellular respiration withdraws energy, uses oxygen and glucose, and produces carbon dioxide and water. Let's go to 3B. How is the chemical energy in glucose similar to money in a saving account? Chemical energy is stored in the chemical bonds of glucose, just as money is stored in a saving account. Students, this is the end of chapter 9, lesson 1. See you in chapter 9, lesson 2 discussion. Bye bye.